One sec. Almost forgot my coffee. Not a good start. So, what's up, everybody? You may have noticed a little difference right now. We're changing things up. I was thinking about it last week, and I realized that the videos that I've been making, while I'm happy with the content of them and the message that they get across, I'm not happy with how they actually came out, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Pretty much, I felt the videos are way too formal. I feel like instead of me just kind of talking to you, I want to talk more like I'm talking with you, like a conversation. I want to be friends, honestly. So we're going to be changing up the style of videos a little bit. It's still going to be the same content. I'm still going to be talking about speedrunning mentality mainly and how you can fix these kinds of things, but I'm going to try to make it a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more fun. I know that probably sounds cliche and you're probably rolling your eyes like, oh God, why does every YouTuber have to be a vlogger? And I get that, I'm not trying to be a huge vlogger. I'm going to be putting more thought and more process into the videos that I do make. I am going to be putting more of my filmmaking history into this, because fun fact, before I was a programmer, I was a film student. So moving forward, the videos will still be every week. They're just going to be a little bit more relaxed, and we're going to try it out for a bit. And if everybody hates it and we decide that this sucks and the old way was better, then we'll go back to the old way. But I'm very excited because, well, we got a whole bunch of cool stuff coming. I got a new camera on the way. It's been on the way for about a month now because it's coming from Japan during a pandemic, and that's just a nightmare. But I have a really nice lens, so like this is shooting at the same focal point, but it's gonna have that nice blurry background, and it's just, the production is gonna look a lot better. But with that being said, there are changes coming, and it's gonna be fun, I think. But we still have a video to make this week, so let's get into that, okay? So this past week has been a fun one. I finally, after 3 months of grinding, finally got a sub 30 time in Breath of the Wild, which is pretty friggin' awesome if you ask me. And something that I kind of had to do when I was getting there was actually slow down, which sounds kind of counterintuitive when it comes to speedrunning, but what I mean by this is when you're speedrunning and you're trying to do these tricks and these setups and everything, it's paramount that you actually take time and slow down and make sure you're doing things correctly. It costs you way more time if you try to rush through things and you screwed up 3 or 4 times, when instead, if you took another 2 seconds to do a correct setup and just carefully consider your inputs, then, well, you probably would have gotten it first try. So, and it's, like I said, kind of counterintuitive, because in speedrunning, we're always thinking, okay, you gotta go fast, you have to be the fastest, you have to do everything as fast as humanly possible. Well, that's kind of true, but you'll get there in time. It's not like you just kind of learn how to do these inputs quickly and you're good. It takes a lot of time. And a good thing I can to kind of demonstrate with is a Rubik's Cube. If you don't know, I am an avid speed cuber. I am not the greatest, but I'm still pretty good at it. And there are different algorithms. It's not one single algorithm like everybody says. And you just kind of learn them. And the way you do that is you just kind of slowly step through it at first until you get used to it. And then once you're used to it, you can do it a lot faster. So it just takes the time. And the reason that you want to slow down is just so you don't make mistakes. If you make a mistake, that's going to cost you seconds. Or in the case of a trick like a shrine coordinate warp in Breath of the Wild, it can actually cost you minutes. Being careful with your inputs and making sure you're doing things correctly the first time is definitely way more advantageous than just kind of rushing through everything. So the next time that you're trying to do a speedrun or something, I think what you should try and do, well, at least one of your practice runs, is be deliberate about every setup. Be focused on every input. Go through it carefully and just see what time you get. make sure your focus on that run, that particular run, you just only have to do this once, is just make sure you don't mess anything up. It doesn't have to be the fastest, but just don't mess up. It's a huge, huge thing. This is why I also like promoting the idea of doing races with your friends and other people in your community. Racing forces you to be more deliberate about things, because if you mess up, then, well, guess what? The next person is going to take the lead, but it's a race. You want to win. Speaking of races, there is a Breath of the Wild Any Percent tournament starting on October 7th, and I'm going to be part of it. So if you're interested in talking about that, feel free to hop in my Twitch chat. It's every Monday and Wednesday, which means today. Link is down in the description below. And if you also want to talk about this kind of stuff more, maybe give me feedback on the video, or just kind of talk to me in general, Discord is always a great place to do that. Again, link is in the description. So let me know in the comments below if you like the new style of video, or if you prefer I go back to the old one. I'm having a little bit more fun filming this one, so I kind of want to stick with this way. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like and hitting the subscribe button, because those both greatly help the channel. And be sure to click that bell icon, because that way you're notified every time I make a new video. And yeah, that's it for me this week, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the new style of video. I'm really excited to see where this goes. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So as always, my friends, take care of each other. Stay golden. I'll catch you next week. Peace.